Not much is known about this man, but he is one of the main reasons why the Philippines speak mostly Tagalog today. He is Marcelo del Pilar, a key figure in the propaganda movement during the Philippine Revolution. Through various articles, essays, and newspapers, Marcelo del Pilar led a campaign to inspire Philippine nationalism and independence from the Spaniards. Del Pilar was also a strong advocate for the use of Tagalog language in literature and education. He believed that using the Tagalog language was a way to promote a sense of national identity among Filipinos. Today, he is known as the father of Philippine journalism.
Marcelo Hilario del Pilar was born on August 30, 1850. Was a prominent Filipino writer, journalist, lawyer, and one of the key figures in the Philippine Revolution against Spanish colonial rule. Del Pilar was born in Bulacan, Philippines during the Spanish colonial period. He pursued his education at the Colegio de San Jose in Manila and later studied law at the University of Santo Tomas. He became involved in journalism and writing using his pen name Pilar to publish articles and essays that criticized the oppressive Spanish regime and advocated for reforms and independence. Del Pilar's writings were influential in raising awareness about the social and political issues faced by the Filipino people. He co-founded the newspaper Diaryong Tagalog and later became the editor of La Solidaridad, a publication that served as a platform for Filipino intellectual and reformists to express their ideas and aspirations for independence. As a lawyer, Del Pilar fought for the rights of his fellow Filipinos and defended them against Spanish abuses. He used his legal knowledge to support the cause of independence and worked towards uniting different factions within the Filipino nationalist movement.
Q&A.
What are the contributions of Marcelo H. del Pilar in Philippines literature?
Del Pilar's contributions to the Philippine revolutions were significant. He played a crucial role in organizing and mobilizing resistance against Spanish rule, both through his writing and his involvement in various revolutionary organizations. He worked closely with other revolutionary leaders such as Jose Rizal and Andres Bonifacio to advocate for independence and inspire the Filipino people to fight for their rights.
Where and when was Marcelo H. del Pilar died?
Del Pilar's life was cut short due to illness. He passed away on July 4, 1896 in Barcelona, Spain at the age of 45. Despite his ultimate death, his legacy as a patriot, writer, and advocate for Philippines' independence continues to inspire generations of Filipinos in their pursuit of freedom and national identity.
What is Marcelo H. del Pilar personality?
In 1890, Ferdinand Blumentritt said, Marcelo del Pilar has a warlike character, is foxy, has much energy and a great talent for satire. Kindness, intrepid, ambitious, has no consideration when anything serious is to be done.
What was written by Marcelo H. del Pilar that show injustice of fires to Filipino?
La Soberania Monacal en Filipinas was among the first pamphlets he wrote in Spain. Del Pilar headed the political section of the Association Hispano-Filipina founded in Madrid by Filipinos and Spanish sympathizers for the purpose of agitating for colonial reforms. Miguel Moraita, a professor in the Universidad Central de Madrid and Grand Master of the Grande Oriente Español, was its president.
What main point and ideas was Del Pilar trying to communicate?
Using propaganda, it pursued the desire for assimilation of the Philippines as a province of Spain, removal of the fire of secularization of the parishes, freedom for assembly and speech, equality before the law, and Philippines' representation in the Cortes, the legislator of Spain.
What is one of the literary contributions of Marcelo del Pilar during the propaganda movement?
In 1882, Del Pilar founded the newspaper Jaryong Tagalog, to propagate democratic liberal ideas among the farmers and peasants. In 1888, he defended Jose Rizal's polemical writings by issuing a pamphlet against a priest attack, exhibiting his deadly wit and savage ridicule of clerical follies. In 1888, fleeing from clerical persecution, Del Pilar went to Spain, leaving his family behind. In December 1889, he succeeded the Graciano Lopez Jaina as editor of the Filipino Reformes Periodical La Solidaridad in Madrid. He promoted the objectives of the paper of contacting liberal Spaniards who would side with the Filipino cause. Under Del Pilar, the aims of the newspaper were expanded to include removal of the friars and the secularization of the parishes, active Filipino participation in the affairs of the government, freedom of speech, of the press, and of assembly, wider social and political freedoms, equality before the law, assimilation and representation in the Spanish Cortes of Parliament,